morning. It is another beautiful day here. I will be heading out to the garage shortly, and I'm really excited to share this new project I'm going to start. It is an old, chunky, clunky wooden desk that was in my grandpa's garage forever, and he used it just to hold his ammunition reloading station. Since I have been sent to work from home remote by my company and my full-time day job, I thought it would be good to have a nice stationary desk for me to have all of my workspace stuff instead of just sticking it right here on top of this fake little fireplace mantle. So I'm really excited to get it sanded down. It is really pretty. It's very basic in design, but it has been used pretty hard over the years. So I'm not sure what I'm in store for as far as repairs and then the sanding. And I have to build 2 drawers because it's missing 2 of them on the, the right side, on the top and the very bottom. And I've never built a drawer before, but they seem pretty straightforward, nothing special on these ones. So I'm gonna share what I learn, I'm gonna share how I mess up, and hopefully we'll see a beautiful desk at the very end. So thanks for watching. All right, so here's the beauty of the dresser that I was describing here. This kind of used up, worn and torn, beaten up thing. This was my grandpa's gun loading station. He had all of his gunpowder and his empty shell casings and his smelter and a whole bunch of other stuff in this. Well, I rescued it from his garage. He's no longer with us, and you know, I thought it would be awesome to have it for my workstation. I'm going to bring it in and use it for an office setup since I'm working remote from my full-time day job. So as you can see, we are missing this drawer and then this drawer right here. So I'm gonna have to build drawers. I've never done that, but you know, looking inside here, the design seems simple enough, pretty easy. These are pretty basic pull-out box drawers. There's no sliders or anything. Yep, see even more of his smokeless powders. We're gonna clean these up, hopefully get them shined up and stained. I do actually expect a pretty nice transformation on this thing. We've got to get the corners that's kind of cracked and pulled apart. And this is just what I could see on the outside. Who knows what I'm going to find once I start pulling it apart. There's a screw. Actually, I was wondering how to get that up, because check out this top. It's got this piece of, looks like 1/4-inch plyboard nailed down on top of it. I hope it's not glued down, because I would actually love to see what it looks like underneath. I really feel like I could bring some beautiful, beautiful life. I mean, look at the back. I don't know why I love that this just looks like good, hard, solid pieces of wood. So I will continue to keep sharing the posts and updates as I get to work on this little thing. Does this even open? Kinda. So clearly that's something I'm gonna have to fix. Oh, my sander. Yeah. So this is gonna be a fun project. And all right, let's get started. Well, the good news is it doesn't appear to be glued down. It's just staples or nails under there. And then to correct myself earlier, I know I kept saying dresser. I know this is a desk, but I'm popping the top off and I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like underneath. It looks kind of neat and clean, but we'll just keep going. Is really pretty. So here's a close-up of what the top looks like. Brand new project. I may actually try to kind of do a little restoration. I don't know how that'll go because these look like two different colors here, and I kind of like these nails. I might just hammer them in flush and try to sand it down. Who knows? And then of course I'll be working on building these two drawers here pretty soon. There's that one and then that one. Never attempted it, so we'll see how that goes. And I see I've got some repair work to do down here and then here, and obviously like a whole lot of cleanup here, but I really think this will be a very gorgeous piece once I'm done with it. And then it'll be a good little workstation for me while I'm working remote from home. So there's a bunch of loose nails back here on the desk. Back on this desk, I'm gonna pound those in, and decided I'm gonna keep these nails on top. I kind of like them. They're gonna sand off and they're gonna look really good. So here's the repairs, I guess. And then don't mind the kids in the background. It's nice. We don't have very many of these sunny days left here in Montana, so I think I'll just let them play. Already that's making a big difference. One of the things I'm finding that's really difficult about filming at home with a whole bunch of kids running around the house is them laughing, being loud, and then also the music that they're playing. So I opted to come in here, take a quick break. I saw that there's some repairs I need to do on one of those drawers anyway, but I don't want to end up with a copyright strike for playing music that's not mine. So hey guys, I am back outside on my lunch break, and today I am doing some of the repair work on this little desk, almost a dresser again. Wasn't, you know, too bad as far as what repairs need. I just see that some of these little joints, let me see if I can get it to show. Yeah, some of these like little joints need to be sucked in a little bit tighter. So I am going to add some wood glue and then some clamps and then maybe take a look at the back in there, get it all cleaned up, see if there's any repairs that need to be done. As far as structure, I don't know if you can see, let's see, there's like a screw sticking out right here too. So I'll get that put in, get all these cobwebs cleaned up. Looks like I'll need to add some wood filler in a few spots, but for the most part, it actually looks to be pretty structurally sound. So I'm anticipating this to go kind of quickly, sans glue drying, and then I'll be ready for the more fun part, building 2 drawers, and then sanding. Well, sanding's not fun. I hate sanding. I do it all the time though, but sanding and then staining. One other thing too that I forgot to share. So my husband is amazing. He always helps me out with these projects, and one of the things that he does that helps him stay organized and now has helped me stay organized is he calls it staging. So to do the repair work, I've got my wood glue ready to go, and then brad nailer, and I'm using 1-inch brad nails in here. Don't think I need anything deeper than that. So the brad nails should go through nicely, and then they won't, well, maybe I'll do 1.5 inch or 1 1/4. But yeah, this is one way that I use to kind of measure to make sure I have the right side. Is it going to go all the way through what I want and then stick into what I want? So I think I'll actually go with 1 1/4 instead of 1 inch. I've got various wood clamps, these guys, because I don't have very many of them, and then this one too. So, and of course, little rag for cleaning up those cobwebs, and then a hammer, because I don't know what I'm going to encounter along the way. So I'm going to go change out my brad nails, and then I will put this on time lapse and share the repair work. All right, so I have the wood clamps in. Don't have as many as I wish I did, so just the 2. This guy wasn't quite long enough to fit all the way across. A little bit of a bummer there, but that's okay. Anyway, shot a couple brad nails onto each side as well to hold them in place. Give the glue a few hours to dry, and then I will take those clamps off, and then I'll work on that side. If you can see these little gaps, I'm just adding a little bit of glue so that I can, you know, add some strength to these, and then the brad nails will help. And then there's already nails in here too that I knocked back into place, and we'll see that I'll need some wood filler and need to do something creative down here. My hope is to be able to stain this and give it kind of a raw, rough, natural look, but we will see. So lesson learned on the last one is I should probably brad nail first and then do my clamping. So got my clamps removed off one side, going to the other side, and we'll get this repaired. The bottom looks like it could really use it, especially on this side. Whatever that stuff is, I'm not sure. But the glue is just for reinforcement. It's actually pretty sturdy. This is mainly where it needs to be. I gotta say, the main purpose of why I want to do these videos is I am so ridiculously beginner. I'm beginner in filming, I'm beginner in woodworking and furniture upcycle. I just kind of want to show people, because I struggle with a lot of anxiety. I call it anxiety pause, where I just overwhelm myself literally for lack of knowledge I don't have. So I'm just here to show my mistakes, what I'm gonna learn as I go, and believe me, my early stuff was a lot worse. I have learned a ton just by getting out here and practicing every day, because I tell you what, pain and mistakes are great teachers. And I don't like it, but unfortunately, it's just how I learn. So again, this time I went with the 1 1/4 inch brad nail, so it goes all the way through and grabs the other side. This is just for extra reinforcement. Make this desk a little sturdier. Gotta watch though, because there's still some nails on the outside. Want to make sure that I don't hit those with my nail gun. And now ready for clamping. Give this a nice tight fit. All right, and something else I learned too, just trying to be thorough here, is whenever I start working on these things and start doing the repairs, as we go in, we're gonna find more. So right here, I'm gonna have to get that glued up. I thought I was almost done when I got these done, but these are holding strong and looking pretty good. Got the base here all glued up, and I swear I'll make that a lot more attractive. But got a piece right here to repair, and I can see some more nails in there that I've got to get pounded in. Right at the very top, there's one, I don't know if you can see it sticking out kind of in that greenish looking board. And then we'll hopefully be ready to get into the fun part. I see some nails that I've got to grind in, and it's always fun to let sparks fly here at Traveling Studio Art. So we'll be back as soon as we get the rest of this stuff fixed and glued up, on hopefully onto the next step.